nor a player. You're done. Done, dude. You'll never be a part of this ever again. You're going to learn the rules either the easy way or the hard way. That's how I roll. Don't interrupt me. So basically, Dragon, go ahead and explain what the whole situation is.
All right. So basically, I'm pretty sure it started with I don't know how this whole Liu Kang alien thing started in general. Like I think it started on Test Your Might. Like
You want me to go into it?
yeah, you say the TYM thing and then I'll
Well,
say.
there was an Exile tournament like 3 weeks ago, and it was the only one I lost out of the 5 that they did. And I lost to, I think it was either Damashi or Calf. I lost 3-2 in winners. And they sent a jar to losers, and I played a jar in losers finals. I didn't win a round. I don't think I got his life halfway down. And then he got bodied by either Calf or Damashi, and I'm like, well, I know this match. Like, I don't understand why there's such a disparity there between, like, my match with him and his match with whoever it was. I think it was Damashi. And then I played Rewind, who picked up a 2-hour Flame Fist in another tournament. And I beat him 3-2, and it was like as close as possible. And I typically beat Rewind like every time. And then we played in the CR tournament, which at that point was like his week 1, his like week and a half Flame Fist. And I don't know if I won a round. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the match is pretty bad. I feel like Alien's hitbox, like, people say Alien has a female hitbox, but really, like, it's just lower to the ground. And that makes it so Alien can't jump over stuff like other characters can. So, like, when he tries to jump out of those links, he gets caught and comboed. So it kind of sucks.
Yeah, but so okay, so what happened with me basically is there's this group chat on Twitter with like 50 top players pretty much, and they were talking about Tweety, talking about it's like a terrible matchup, and everyone was saying no, that's not true, like Alien probably actually wins that matchup. So I said no, I actually kind of agree with them. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's like 6-4 Liu Kang. So then Yomi, the Yomi crew came out and like bashed, like I said, yeah, I think it's 6-4 Liu, and they all just came out hurtling and they blew me up like crazy. They're like, no, there's no way, dude, like, come on, man. And Denzel was the main one. He was like, nope, I don't care. I've never played the matchup. I've never seen the matchup. I just know there's no way that Alien loses that matchup. So basically, I called them out, and we'll see how Tarkatan actually see if they can do better than me, because I get mopped by Merc. I've played like hundreds of games, not hundreds, but like 100 plus with them, and every single set I get mopped, and I've never gotten mopped that hard since the game came out. So we'll see how it goes.
So when you play like a 30-game set with Merc, what's the score? And be honest. I mean, no one's gonna be like, "Oh God, Dragon sucks," blah blah. Because
no, I don't
you can
care.
just hold up your Evo medal and all your other top 8s, and you say, "No, you can suck this."
Yeah. I think the last one we played was like 30-12 or something.
Okay. He won 30-12.
Yes, he won 30-12 with Flame Fist versus Tarkatan.
Now, the number one reason I came to Dragon's side about this whole entire debacle is playing Kenshi and MK9 for 3 years and playing Zod for Injustice for 2 years. I never, ever got so upset in a game than other people telling me what my character, what my matchups, what my like that is the most insulting thing ever. Like, and then I would say, well, do you play this character? And then, you know, instantly they say, no. Well, do you want to try to play this character and prove it wrong? No. I mean, we don't want to do all that. I mean, I'm just telling you what I know. But you don't know anything. Like, you don't know what it's like to use these tools. You don't know what it's like to get behind this character.
Here's what it is, Pig.
Exactly.
It's like when you call the cable company and they're like, did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Like, yeah, I tried that already. Okay? Like, you've already tried all these things that they tell you the first time you grab about the matchup, and they don't understand. They don't understand the struggle.
God, that is such... You know, Tweety, I like Tweety. I know a lot of people don't like Tweety. I think Tweety rubs some people the wrong way. But Tweety uses the dumbest metaphors, and just like I do. And for that reason, I'll always like him. I could go on and on and on about cable companies. There's nothing more... Like, if a cable company ever wants to piss me off, you want to talk... You want... All right. I mean, all right, Red Hot Slings is canceled. Now we're just going to talk about Comcast customer service. No, I'm kidding. one of the worst things to do is when your internet's down, you're like, you hear this voice, and you can just tell by listening to this voice, she doesn't know a effing thing about a computer. She doesn't know what Windows is. She has no idea what country she's. I mean, she just doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. And the worst part is she's reading. She's like, "Do you?"
Yo, the stream chat needs to chill, dude. Some of these guys.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? It's like, oh my god, are you taking a dump? Like, what are you doing? When they ask me that, like, all right, so I'm now getting to the point where I call Comcast, I give them my problem, I give them my spiel in one run-on sentence, no breathing, and I end it with, and for God's sakes, if you ask me if I unplug my modem and plug it back in, I'm gonna go apeshit. Like, don't do me like that. Like, I promise, word for word, I go in. That's the worst thing to hear. And then you hear them clicking and searching stuff and topics and stuff. They have no idea what they're talking about. I hate customer service. I absolutely hate Comcast customer service.
Yeah, they ask you stuff that you would obviously do before you call.
I straight up ask them, do you guys have any idea how to use a computer? Do you know how to crank a car? Do you know any, like, oh, no, I'll stop. I'll make this promise to Streamland. Next time I have a customer service issue, I'll record it. And I'll start Red Hot Sundays off with a call. I'll play it, word for word. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so go on. So talk more about the people who had a say so in your character's matchup numbers that never played your characters, and some of them have played your characters. I mean, DJT he does play Alien some, and Zyfox got into it also. Zyfox actually plays.
Yeah,
Zyfox
Zyfox does play. Yeah, but he doesn't. The last time Zyfox played was in May or June, and alright, I'm actually going to try to find the argument on this Twitter chat.
Here's the thing about DJT. He actually eliminated Ajara at EVO, and I believe it was with A-List.
Who?
And I guarantee Ajara, the Flame Fist player that I keep talking about, and I guarantee if they play, he will not win the Tarkatan matchup. And that'll tell a lot because, I mean, he beat him in the A-List matchup, which arguably isn't a great matchup for Johnny either, but I guarantee if they play the Alien match, and I know DJT has an Alien, it won't go well.
Okay. So, you know, we also have Ilmatic Flacco who uses Liu Kang. So
he's very good with Flame Fist.
Yeah, he's very good. I like the way he plays Bo, and I imagine if he plays... I've seen a little bit of his Liu Kang. I saw a little bit of it Evo. Yeah, I mean, but I have no doubt he's really good. But, so, Dragon, tell us, what Alien players backed out? What Alien players said, yo, bro, I'll do it, and then backed out? Let's go ahead and blow that up.
Okay, so...
That's the worst.
Yeah, so Slayer was kind of arguing with me on Twitter about the matchup. He said, you know, man, like, dude, Alien's just broken. Like, there's no way Liu wins that. And then I was like, okay, well, how about this? If you beat Merc, because he bodies me with Tarkatan against his Flame Fist, then I'll give you $50. And if you lose, then you give me $50. And he was like, all right, sure, let's do that. And then later that night, he was like, dude, actually, I kind of changed my mind. I don't really want to do that. And the same thing happened with Forever King Jr. It was like, yeah, dude, like, no disrespect, Dragon, but, like, he was actually the only one, like, nice about it. He said, I think it's 5-5. And then, now, today, he backed out. So, 2 people backed out.
Okay, so Slayer backed out.
Yeah,
and Forever King Jr. backed out.
Yeah.
So, who's going next? Who's going first versus Merc? Who is it? You're the.
I would play him, but I'm not playing for money.
Well, yeah,
yeah, no.
I'm kind of Don King in this, but I kind of want you to kind of tell me who you want to send to the Merc first.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see get Merc first?
Is Merc here?
I think Silver Ice says that he's in the chat now, or he's joining the chat now.
Oh, okay. All right.
But how funny is that when, like, you have 2 people going gung ho and they're like, nah, bro, you know what? I don't want to do it.
Yeah, like
I had that with Zod, and the same people doing it with the same people doing that crap with me with Zod would pick up Zod and lose 7-3 matchups versus Lobo, and I'm like, what? Like, you're losing a Lobo, bro? Like, when I play the best Lobos in the world, it scores like 30-1. Like, it ain't happening.
Yeah, like, oh, man, it was mainly Denzel and Malik. Like, oh man, some of these things that they say.
To be fair to Slayer, like, yeah, Tarkatan does beat the shit out of Shaolin Kung Jin, but I mean, you know, it's a different game with old Flame Fist. He fries Alien up with those hands.
Dude, you can't do anything versus Flame Fist.
I mean, you can, but it's like you're already blocking him, and you know, it's rough, and like the risk reward isn't meant to be good for him after you blocked windmill punches. But versus Alien, it's kind of even, and that's like really fucked up.
Yeah.
And by the way, can people in the chat stop saying CR Dragon? It's EVB. I don't know if you guys have been living up under a rock, but it's EVB Dragon.
It was like STB Dragon during when he was CR, and now it's going to be CR while he's EVB.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's gonna. Those same people are saying that Yomi broke up, so it's okay.
So we have people saying Yomi broke
God.
up like a boy band. The boy band broke up, and yeah. So anyway, all right.
Hey, gentlemen.
Zyfox, I added you to the call because you're another Liu Kang voice, and you're kind of a part of this matter. And Dab, I added you because you're gonna be part of the matches with Alien. Dab, do you want to go first?
Yeah, since I gotta go do something, that's why. So I'll go first.
Okay, you're going first. It's Dab versus Merc first. And then,
Do you want me to get on now?
Yeah, go and get on now. Go and join the chat room.
Dad, bless your heart, man. I mean,
What's
better
up,
be
bro?
working overtime to get that $50 back, man.
Oh, I didn't bet no $50. Someone else can bet
you did.
$50.
Who's actually betting
No,
on this?
dude, no one did. Everyone who did
Sonic
backed
did?
out.
Everybody that did backed out. That's the point. Like when they put the money and like the possibility of getting blown up on the line, they're like, "Yo, bro, $50 is too much."
Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah, that-
100% confident we're getting any Tarkatan.
Zyfox, talk about what that matchup you think isn't what Dragon thinks it is, because you play both sides.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to be on the call for. Because it's really hard to really like explain it through text. Because it's just better to say it. But when I first played Dragon, that was the first time I played Tarkatan. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like these Rekkas? What is this new Tanya? Like, fuck, I'm getting bodied." So I'm like, okay, I don't know how to punish this character. I don't know anything to do. That was back in like May or whatever the case may be. That's fine. Body dragon the fuck out of me. Dragon bodied the fuck out of me. So I go, Rio, don't you use Tarkatan? He's like, yeah, I use Tarkatan. All right, let me play Rio. Now I'm not saying that Rio is on Dragon's level in terms of Tarkatan play. I'm not saying that at all. But Rio he can't use the Rekkas on me at all. He can't, because Flame Fist blows that shit up free.
Yeah,
he's one of the best characters in the Alien. Liu Kang is one of the best characters against Alien, period. I would say Flame Fist, definitely better against Tarkatan. The other two variations, Dragonfire does pretty well in them.
Yeah, can I say something real quick? Merc said in the chat that this isn't about Flame Fist versus Alien, it's about Liu Kang in general. But I think Tarkatan does fine versus Dragon's Fire. I think Dragon's Fire might edge out Acidic, but really, like, the concern to me is Flame Fist.
Right.
Yeah,
that's completely agreeable. The thing that I wanted to go ahead and bring up that like you guys may be missing, you guys might not be perfect about this, and I'm no saint here. I'm not perfect either. I could definitely understand if like, wow, maybe Flame Fist is really good against like 6'4", Tarkatan. It's a possibility. I've always had it. I was the first person to say it, even when I got bodied by Dragon. But what really changed my mind about it is playing someone like Rio, who's a fucking maniac and doesn't try to play calculated. When Rio played me, I was like, well,
yeah.
Okay, so I could deal with Rekkas, I could zone him out, he can't get in, so what am I missing wait, no, Rio just starts doing stupid shit, jumping, like he would do instant jump one, walk back, instant jump one again. I'm like, okay, I can't do anything about that. There's no walk back there. There's no down two in that space. His jump one is stupid. I can't anti him. So, okay, there's one thing. Then, every time I do try to walk back, and I try to do anything, instead of doing a jump in, what he does is either jump 3, or if he thinks I'm going to anti-air him, which, in my personal opinion, my anti-airs are godly with fucking Flame Fist. Like, I'm going to run up forward to you in midair, or whatever the case may be, but Alien, he's going to fucking... He does the EX fucking overhead, if he expects it. Obviously, it's baitable, and then it's going to be punishable. But I think the thing that really makes it a 5-5 is those extra tools that Alien has. Obviously, you can zone him out, but Liu Kang zoning is not as strong as people think it is. It's 10% fireballs, okay, 3.75% ship, and at range, it's not as negative as it is up close. I think that if you were to work on the matchup in terms of being able to get in as Alien, which I know is not hard, especially in Mortal Kombat X, where you have a run button, 3/4 screen low, a fucking overhead launcher from the air that's armored, and a tail that goes about half screen. I think if you use those tools to your advantage more, I think you'll find that getting around Liu Kang zoning is a lot more easier. You have to, but this is the thing that you really, really require that a lot of Street Fighter players know, and it's fireball timings. People have patterns when they throw fireballs, you know, and this is the thing that you have to learn how to get around. And I'm not saying you don't know how to get around it, because obviously you do if you've never been zoned out before. Like, if you've ever been zoned before, you know how to get around it if you place top 8, you know, like you're bound to find someone who can zone pretty well.
Yeah, I'll play Merc first if nobody else is here.
Okay, Merc is in a versus, so he's.
I'm about to play first, so I gotta go.
Yeah, Dab's gonna play.
Oh shit, Dab's here, my bad.
I'm just waiting. All right, Merc's ready. All right,
My
so
bad,
Dab, where you at?